Unscripted.
Greetings one and all, and happy holidays. Hopefully everybody is doing just dandy. I wanted to take some time out to do some content. Again, I'm pretty much done as far as the year goes in terms of podcasts and things like that, but the occasional video that comes up based on what we're seeing from these developers and Sony and Microsoft themselves, I think are still worth doing some videos on if applicable. Acclippable. Yeah, that's probably the word. But anyway, I honestly do hope everybody's doing well. And again, when you hear stuff like this, I think that it's very much important to keep in mind that we are still in the early stages of next generation. So I fully expect things to continue to get better and continue to improve and continue to really just kind of go out there and just be amazing. So far I think that we've gotten this generation to kind of go out there and it's something maybe unexpected. I've said this multiple times before, just seeing these companies being able to launch these consoles at a time like this is simply phenomenal. And I really do hope that everybody gets one that is wanting one for the holidays and stuff like that, whether it be an Xbox Series X or an S or a PlayStation 5, whichever one you really want. I hope that you do get it. One thing I will say, and this isn't the crux of this video, by the way, but if you were in the market for a PlayStation 4 Pro, it looks like Sony has discontinued that. There's not going to be any more restock of that. I think the Pro will go down in history as a console that was probably, most people will probably not give it the respect that it probably really deserves. I do think that console definitely deserves a ton of respect and admiration. I mean, for the time when it was trying to do the first mid-gen real console refresh, and I thought they did a pretty good job with it for what they were trying to achieve, especially given the fact that you come out with this console that's doing a lot of this stuff that's new, like checkerboard rendering and stuff like that, and the interlacing, and they did a really good job with it, and still managed to beat some other games and stuff like that weren't using that. And just I think that it's just really a tip of the cap and a feather in the cap for Sony that they were able to do that. So obviously, with the arrival of the PlayStation 5 in November, it's led to a lot of awkward questions about the PS4 Pro, which actually retails for $399, which obviously, again, is difficult to justify given that that's the exact same price as the vastly more powerful PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. In short, it's hard to imagine anybody buying a PS4 Pro in 2021, and those that want top performance will surely put the $399 on the PS5 digital version or spend $100 more to get one with a disc drive. Those that just want access to PS4's huge game library would be more inclined to save $100 and spend $299. I still can't believe that the basic PS4 Slim is still $299. I mean, $199 is like the inclusion point, so for that thing to still be $299 is crazy. Now there's the first hint that Sony's thinking the same thing, as spotted by a site, Games Radar. Sony's PlayStation Direct website lists both the PS4 and PS4 Pro as out of stock, but there's additional line on the latter saying there are currently no plans to restock the item in the future. Now, Sony hasn't formally announced a discontinuation of the PS4 Pro. It's likely only a matter of time. Production of the Xbox One X already ended earlier this year, and Sony has signaled plans to support the PS4 for several years after the launch of the PS5. That was always likely to be in the form of cross-generation software rather than via hardware, but I think that they're still probably going to make the PlayStation 4 for a while longer as well. They've always done that. So but anyway, this, like I said, I just wanted to pass that a little bit on to you guys. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel and it means a lot to me personally. And if you're looking for a way to help out this small little crummy channel, the best way to do it, a simple like that goes an extremely long way. I really am appreciative of that, so thank you guys very much. Shout out to all the old subscribers, new subscribers, and everybody in between. You are amazing, and I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. So again, some of the interesting things that we heard coming into this generation were like that the PlayStation 5 wouldn't be able to do full hardware-based ray tracing, that the PlayStation 5 wouldn't be able to do, much of anything, to be honest with you. I think that a lot of people just assume that the Xbox Series X, because of the more power on paper, would be able to go out there and just do all these amazing things, and it would just leave the PlayStation 5 in the dust. And now we see that that's really not the case at all. And even places like Digital Foundry and VG Gamer, on all these places, are coming out of the woodwork to kind of really compliment Sony on a job well done with the way that they were able to go out there and sort of get their console out there and ready to go. And I think that that's really cool. I think that the fact of the matter is people like me, who were, I guess, more down to earth with this whole thing, just sort of looked at it and sort of expected there to be some differential between what Microsoft and Sony are doing. But like all along, I never expected there to be like this huge difference or this huge gulf between Microsoft and Sony and Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. I just, maybe I'm just smarter than that. I don't know, but it was very interesting in a very factual, kind of straightforward type of manner. Digital Foundry did a video on just how good the performance is on ray tracing and stuff like that with the PlayStation 5 in comparison to the Xbox Series X. And this was given after the Insomniac Games Spider-Man PS5 update. So it says, and I quote, this is what they had to say: Insomniac Games is not just the industry leading when it comes to ray tracing on console, but also their first game, Spider-Man PS5, is the fastest loading game on next-gen consoles. So again, promise made, promise kept by Sony, as far as I can can tell. I think that they've done a really phenomenal job getting out there and sort of making sure that the stuff that they promised early on, like the quick save times and quick load times and all that stuff, works really great. And I think that that's going to really bode well for them for the rest of this generation, because usually we get promised all this kind of crazy stuff, right? And that's just how it is. We get promised all this crazy stuff, and then at the end of the day, we don't get half of it, or something comes up and, and somebody damage controls this or damage controls that. For me personally, I always just like to say, sort of wait and see, because anything can change, obviously, but it does feel to me like Sony is more apt to kind of keep some of their promises. Now, do I trust Jim Ryan? Nope. I've been over this about a million times. I don't trust any, figures, CEOs or businessmen, or they're like politicians with me. So I don't really trust anybody. So at the end of the day, I think that Sony is going to, obviously, being that they're more of a hardware company, is going to do their best to push their hardware, which I think benefits us and me particularly with how I prefer to game and things like that. But do I think that they would do something different rather quickly? Absolutely. You know what I mean? I think at the drop of a hat, they would change something to go out there and sort of do anything that they could to be more competitive, whether it be put stuff on PC or other places or whatever. We'll have to see. But I don't put anything past any of these companies these days, and I just find it to be a little bit asinine that people actually do sort of do that. So we'll have to see how that kind of works out. But again, I'm very excited to see the future of both of these consoles and exactly how much they can get out of them. You know what I mean? Like, these consoles clearly are something that I think a lot of fans have been excited for a very long time. And listen, at the end of the day, nothing's perfect, nobody's perfect, no console is perfect, but still being able to see such amazing games and all these great things and promises, and maybe some of them are going to actually be met this time, that leaves me very excited for the future of both Xbox and PlayStation. I honestly do hope that PlayStation continues to deliver on these amazing first party stuff as well. So I hope that they continue to deliver with that. And at the same time, I also hope that Microsoft can get their act together and sort of do their own thing as well, because I feel like that's going to be something that you know, you don't want to completely screw over your fan base, you know. I just feel like Microsoft has a little bit of a habit of doing that sometimes, you know, and not to like totally go on like a tangent of Microsoft, but you know, it's just a fact of the matter is that's what they kind of tend to do that a little bit. So, you know, I hope that Microsoft kind of gets everything taken care of, and you know, get some games out there, and I hope that you know, Sony continues to work and deliver for fans like they've been doing. And you know, at the end of the day, we'll see where all this kind of goes. You just really do hope that continues to sort of be the way. I honestly do. So you know, really do appreciate everybody that stopped by and watched my video today. Please take a minute to consider subscribing. You know, you can also like the video. Like I said, that means a lot to me. If you want to hit me up on Twitter at @_Crapgamer, Xbox Live, MOH space Crapgamer, and if you want to hit me up on PSN, just Crapgamer. And I really do appreciate it, and you know, you guys are absolutely incredible. So you know, you're amazing people, and I hope you all have a safe, happy, healthy holiday with the ones you love, and hope you get Xboxes or PlayStations, or you know, whatever it is that you want. I hope you get that. So honestly, I do. So thanks for watching. Crapgamer out.
Unscripted.